Scarefest fans. This is Joe Lewis back with another year. Yay! And another crappy horror film to talk about. This time we're going to talk about The Nun II. It's from James Wan's Atomic Monster Menagerie. And what I'm called referring to that is the Conjuring universe. All these movies, the Annabelles, the Lola's, all those things come from The Conjuring, just like The Nun. And I guess it made a lot of money because they made a Nun 2 from the 2018 film. And did I like it? No, no, I didn't. It's on HBO Max. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to say HBO anymore. It's on Max. Here's the I don't I Some of these movies are okay. I went to look up the director. It's by Michael Chavez. And he directed The Nun 2, The Curse of the Lola Rona, which I didn't care for, and The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, which I watched in the theaters with Brandon Griffith and almost fell asleep while he held my hand. I mean, while he sat next to me eating popcorn. Literally didn't care for this movie in any way, shape, or form. It made a ton of money. 268 million at the world box office. There's a couple people back. Sister Irene Taisa Farmiga. I can never say her name right. She's a great actress. Bonnie Aarons, who plays the demon nun, she's back. Jonas Bloquet, who was in the first Nun. Spoiler alert, he's back. This is the eighth one in the Conjuring film. Somehow or another, we thought we took care of the nun in the 50s, blah, 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 with Sister Irene the last time. Have a decent opening where a priest is murdered and turns into fire in a church and the nun does it. But here's where the logic breaks down on all these nun movies. So they kill a bunch of people, basically it's possessed somebody who lived from the first movie, not giving away anything, and it's attached to their soul. And as they go, they're looking for some, this Hitchcock called them MacGuffin. It's some eyes of some dead lady who, so the demon nun can get back into heaven or have the same powers as a fallen angel because they're basically a fallen angel. None of this makes any sense. It's all goobly gop, goobly gop, goobly gop. And it's all a MacGuffin. And Sister Irene has to be sent back to track it down, and she doesn't want to do it. And as she's tracking it down, she finds out that one of the characters is literally possessed by the nun, and then they're trying to kill people as they go. Now, they get to an orphanage, and that's where kind of most of the movie takes place, or some sort of home for kids. I don't know. Doesn't really make any sense. And none of the kids really get hurt, and neither does the other nuns or priests. One of them does. But why doesn't, when Sister Irene walk into her room, why doesn't the nun make her go up in the flames like this is my one protagonist or antagonist for the nun? Why doesn't that happen? Because she's killed a half a dozen rabbis and whatnot on the way here, priests and priestesses and whatever. I don't know. I'm not Catholic. Why don't they just do that? Why is it that when you all hide in the corner, the ghosts can't see you? Aren't they ghosts or demons or whatever? Can't they see through walls? Can't they pick? None of this makes any sense. It's not a good movie, but a lot of you all like him. $268 million at the box office says that's a lot of, that's $250 million this son of a bitch brought in. So should you watch The Nun 2? No. Are you going to watch it? You've probably already seen it. Is it slightly worse than the first Nun? I guess I had to go back and reread the plot. I didn't remember anything about it. I just wish I was getting a cut of this like James Wan is. I really do. I wish I owned Atomic Monster. Anyway, Nun 2 on HBO. Oh, God, on Max. Don't watch it. Avoid it. Are you going to watch it? Of course you are, because the nun is cool looking. Bonnie Aarons as the nun, the demon nun, is cool looking. I'll give her that. It's got a 5.6 on IMDb, 50% of Rotten Tomatoes. I think they're being generous, but you people go watch these movies all the time, and you keep giving them money. This has been Joe Lewis, Bonehead Weekly. So glad you're back. Sorry I can't tell you to go out and watch The Nun too, but I have more respect for you than that.